Hey everyone. So there's a thing that I don't see a lot of YouTubers doing, and that's talking about Gundam Base limited option packs. I got this in the Gundam Base Bangkok, and it's sort of a weapon rack. Let me focus. It's sort of a weapon rack for both Xeon and Federation weapons, and it comes with this. And the cool thing is that they're stackable too, so you can actually stack them one on top of each other and make a four-tier a weapon rack. And I thought it would be nice to go through items like this so that in case you ever drop by and pass by a Gundam base and you can't make a decision on it, you can always refer to videos like this to decide whether or not you want to fork out the frankly very very low price to get some very limited Gundam base merchandise. And the reason why I thought this was important was because these are actually not the stock sort of Xeon Zaku machine gun, or I forgot what this thing is. Comes with the unicorn. These are not just the stock designs because they're actually more detailed. So I thought it would be nice to actually talk about these. And I did buy two, so I've already put one together. And these are 1 to 144 scale, so they're not I suppose you can still kit bash them with master grades, use these as like shoulder cannons and all that. That'll be just nice. But as it stands, they fit 144 scale kits just fine. And actually, they go very well with the rail grades, considering that these are much more detailed. Now, I'm going to go through basically the three components. There is a Federation weapon, a Zaku weapon, the associated accessories, and then the rack itself. So the rack itself has these clips, and on paper they're supposed to be articulated where you can actually lift them up and they would hinge open, sort of like that. But in practice it's not that easy, and I find it easier just to remove them. So let's set the rack aside. Let's set that rack aside for a while and talk about these. So this is the Fedi weapon. It's the quad-barreled beam weapon that comes with your full armor unicorn, and it's very very nice. I need to correct myself. I'm not sure whether this is more detailed than the one that comes with the full armor unicorn, but the Zaku one is more detailed. Now, what does this come with? It does not just come with this. It actually comes with a short barrel version, so you can actually do a stubby version of this. There we go. It goes that way, right? And there are a couple of components that you can swap around. Now, the grip itself, there is an underslung grip, but there is also a normal pistol grip style, right? And there's also a half-sized drum mag, as in a single drum. So instead of that double drum, you've got a single one, and both of them fit on the rack. So you can see I had the double drum equipped earlier, and that fits on the rack just fine. But that being said, the third option that you have is just behind the barrel. There is a carry handle for the minigun style underslung pistol grip, but you've also got a bipod, and I think the bipod is very cool. Let me show you how that fits together. So first of all, the bipod comes integrated with sort of this sensor. Tight fit. Okay, so the bipod comes integrated with this sensor. The middle portion is a magazine, and also the mag can fit either way. so you can have the drum, the one-sided drum, on one side or the other. It's reversible, right? So that's the bipod with the stub barrel. But that being said, I can actually take that out and then put in the fully deployed bipod instead. And as you can see, it actually affords you, a pretty unique weapon system that you can play with. So that's what you get with the Federation. Of course, you come with the associated hands as well. You've got basically a closed fist, and you've got a pistol gripping fist. And the closed fist is really just for the minigun carry handle. But aside from that, it comes with both the Federation style. That's the Federation style hand and the Xeon style hand, and it comes with both the closed fist left and the pistol grip right. So let's talk about the Xeon kit now. So this is the Xeon Zaku machine gun, and as you can see, it's for all intents and purposes the exact same silhouette as a Zaku machine gun. But that being said, you can see that it tends to be a little bit more detailed than the one that comes with your typical high-grade kits. And this is the cool part. The cool part is that it actually, and I think this is cooler than the Federation. Don't mind my cat. It's cooler than the Federation kit because, one, it's got an upper and lower receiver. And not just that, okay, so I'm going to take out the magazine, and the magazine has interior detail. You can see bullets in the magazine. You're never going to see it, but I suppose if you wanted to do sort of battle damage, you could actually carve half of this away and show the bullets on the inside. But so aside from that magazine, you've got a miniature sort of a low cap magazine as well, and that actually goes on top like this, right? And then that goes back down on the lower receiver like that, right? Okay, so all said and done, this is already pretty cool, right? But you've got barrel swap as well, just like the Federation weapon. I can swap the barrel, put that flash hider back on. So now I've got sort of two barrel lengths, two barrel designs, I suppose. And the reason is because the previous barrel that I had on, let me show you. Should have showed you that first, but the previous barrel that I had on has something very, very interesting. You see, the lower receiver is also optional, and it comes with this. Check that out. If there has ever been any doubt that Xeon is Space America, look at that. Buffer tube buttstock. Right. Almost an AR-15. So that's your underslung grenade launcher, okay? So that barrel has to be attached to the one single upper receiver that you get, right? You slide that all the way in, you take it out. You slide that all the way in. Tight fit. Right, and that slots right into your grenade launcher. The whole assembly fits together. What is that? What is this special operations Zaku machine gun? Look at that, right? Field it without the buttstock, field it with this. right? And just for completion's sake, this one comes out as well, so you can actually do sort of a Zaku machine gun without the stock as well. But seriously, isn't this the coolest like low tech high grit Xeon weapon? So that's the Xeon, that's the Xeon side, right? And then you've got various other, an optional scope for the Xeon gun, and an optional sort of side handle for the Fedi gun. Excuse me. Welcome back. Now you see, I've actually set up the second kit, and the reason I did that is because there are actually ports on the top that you can cover up, right, with these little square pegs. And the reason why they exist is because these are actually stackable, and you can stack them on top of each other. Now by itself it's kind of low, comes to about waist height of a Zaku 1 in an action pose. At double height it's far taller than a 1/144 scale kit, and I thought stacked up they're sort of just the right height. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to showcase this, because I think it would be prudent to get two if you ever see one, considering that this is a Gundam Base exclusive. If you do see one, I don't think you want to miss the opportunity of getting a second one, instead of regretting not getting a second one once you get back and realize that it doesn't get very high. So that's the reason why I wanted to stack it up, just to show you what it looks like. Also, I just wanted to, as an aside, talk about the Zaku 1. If you notice, actually, it's actually a Zaku 2. I've just removed some details and sort of converted it into a Zaku 1. Also, incidentally, I did find out where this Zaku machine gun is from. It's actually almost 100% identical to a master grade 1/100 scale machine gun that comes with the P Bandai Gelguk custom belonging to, and I want to get this right, Anavel Gato. And that's what it comes with, except that it's got accessory rails on the front barrel. So this does exist elsewhere, but only in 1/100 scale. Now, aside from that, there's the Federation weapon with the bipod deployed, and that's the kit. I think it's absolutely worth it. If I do see this again, I'd probably get another two. But that's really up to you whether you want it. This serves as sort of a reference point for things that you find at Gundam Base, and if you want me to go through other Gundam Base kits that I've come across and collected, let me know in the comments, and I will do more of these if you actually think they're useful. In the meantime, thank you all for watching. Take care. Bye bye.